one of the really nice things about visiting all the national parks is that you see the variety. There's some that are majestic with beautiful scenery, snow-capped mountains, deep gorges, and there's some with geysers. Cuyahoga National Park is not about scenery, but it is still special in its own way. It's about history, it's about preservation, and it's about creating a nice big open space for the people around here to enjoy. It's got Towpath Trail, which is a nice 20-mile plus trail for biking and for hiking. It's got where we are now, the Stanford House, which is a beautifully restored and preserved piece of history of a house that was built in the early 1800s when this area was first being settled. It's got waterfalls, and it's got a nice ledge area where you can go explore, almost caving-like. So it's got quite a variety, and yet it is in the middle of a fairly urban setting. Now, one of the things, with all the urban setting here is that you do hear the traffic noise, and as a bonus, actually, you get great cell reception throughout the whole park, which is not common for most of the national parks. So each and every park has its own specialty. This area, this particular park, Cuyahoga National Park, it's got the history, it's got the open space, and it's got a railroad that runs, and you can take a ride on the railroad, which can be very exciting, especially for young kids. So each and every national park has its own specialty, and this one is no exception. It's just not what you normally would think of as a national park. The ledge section is very densely forested, and it's got this nice big cliffs. Back there we have the Icebox Cave, where you got very narrow passages with pretty tall caves on the sides, and you get Indian carvings inside. And this is just a beautiful part with a nice trail that goes around. It's not too far, and it's got a little up and down hills, but it is absolutely serene and beautiful here. Waterfall here at Cuyahoga National Park. It is a waterfall that's very nice, and it's got a nice trail around it, and the actual platform that we're standing on is a short walk from the parking lot. So you can actually get here from the parking lot easily, or you can do the trail around the loop, or you can go as far as Stanford House, which is a nice walking route. Because this is such an urban setting, you're never far away from the noise of the traffic. For example, right now we're in the middle of the woods. It's a very nice, tranquil trail and path, and yet we do hear the highway traffic that is not so far away. Occasional helicopters will fly by, and you just know that you're not very far away from civilization. Beaver Marsh over at Cuyahoga National Park. Got a nice broad walk here coming up, and we are going to be seeing whether or not we can find any beavers, muskrats, and all that good stuff. We'll see. The quaintness of the park is enhanced by the farmers market, which on a sunny Sunday afternoon is a perfect spot for hanging out. We are on our way to visit all the national parks in the United States. Follow along by hitting the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell so you know when a new video is released. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and please share it with everybody that you know.